Kia ora Year 12 and maybe Year 11. Here's the last video for tonight, revising some basics of algebra. So this one looks really horrible, but it's the same thing we've been doing in the last couple of videos. We're looking for a common factor. But in this case, we need to have a bit of a look at it first before we launch in. The most efficient way to do this is to spot that down here, I've got x plus 3 to the power of negative 1/2. So I'm going to rewrite this. If I've got a negative power in the denominator, that's equivalent to having the positive power in the numerator, and that's going to make life much easier. So let's see what we can do with this. Well, I'm running out of room. I'd like to write this over here, but I can't. So let's just put a big bracket around the numerator. So x plus 3 to the power of 3 over 2 minus x plus 3 to the negative 1/2. And we're going to multiply by x plus 3 to the power of 1/2. And suddenly this question gets really, really easy because all I'm doing is expanding out brackets. It's just like in Year 9, but with slightly harder numbers and variables. So we've got x plus 3 to the power of 3 over 2 times x plus 3 to the power of 1/2. I'll write it up properly first, and then we'll come back and see how beautifully this thing simplifies. Now, what have we got here? Well, we're going to add the powers. We've got the same base. We've got 3 over 2 plus 1/2. 3 halves and 1/2. 1/2 gives me 2. So x plus 3 squared minus, here we've got negative 1/2 plus positive 1/2. So that gives me 0. Now, I'm going to write this out super slowly, partly for any AS students who are watching, current AS students. What does that give me? Well, we get this, x plus 3 squared minus 1. I'm going to expand that out because something cool is about to happen. So we get x squared plus 6x plus 9 minus 1. Remember, we were asked to simplify, right? So we've done quite a lot of simplifying, but we can do even more. X squared plus 6x plus 8. Now, I reckon that's pretty simplified, but there's one more step we could take, which is to factorize and get x plus 4 times x plus 2. So there you go. That's all for tonight. If you've got algebra questions and you're in A-level that you are finding really hard, just send me an email and I will try and do a little video. But these are some of the more common things that come up over and over again in both years of the Cambridge curriculum. Thanks for watching.